Children, now let us see for what all purposes this securities premium reserve is used. That is utilization of securities premium reserve. This reserve amount can be used as per the Companies Act 2013 for the following purposes. That is issuing fully paid bonus shares to the members, writing off preliminary expenses of the company. Preliminary expenses means the expenses which is incurred during the establishment of a company. Then the third utilization is writing off the expenses or the commission paid or discount allowed on any issue of the securities or debentures of the company. Next is providing for the premium payable on redemption of any redeemable preference shares or of any debentures of the company. And the fifth utilization is in purchasing its own shares. So these are the five utilization of securities premium reserve. So the reserve money or securities premium amount which is collected by the company can be used in these five ways. Now let us move to one of the problem in which we will discuss about the issue of shares at premium, which is have to be payable in lump sum. Here is the problem. While V Limited issued 20,000 equity shares of rupees 10 each. So they are issuing 20,000 shares. The company is issuing 20,000 shares, and what is the price of one share? It's 10 rupees at a premium of 2. So the total amount is of 12. So the company is issuing the shares for 12 rupees. Out of that 10 rupees it is nominal value or face value, and 2 rupees is the premium along with the application. So they are collecting the whole amount along with the application. All the shares were applied and duly allotted. So all the shares which were issued were applied for and duly allotted. You are asked to prepare a journal entry and draw the balance sheet of the company. So let us move to the solution of this question. The first thing you have to write here is in the books of Y Limited journal. Then here is the journal entry. The first journal entry is bank account debited to equity share application and allotment account. So we have already discussed the journal entry. The same entry you have to pass over here. How much is the shares issued? It's 20,000. And what is the nominal value plus the premium amount? It's 12 rupees. So we are collecting 12 rupees from one shareholders. So when we issue 20,000 equity shares, we are getting 12 rupees on per share. So 20,000 into 12, you will get an amount of 2,40,000 in your bank account, that is company's bank account. So this is your first journal entry. The second journal entry is equity share application and allotment account debited to equity share capital account to securities premium reserve account. So whatever amount you have collected in equity share application and allotment account, what is the amount written over here? 2,40,000. So that 2,40,000 you have to write over here. See, equity share application and allotment account debited, whatever amount you have written in the first journal entry under credit side, same amount will come over here. Then in the credit side, it's to equity share capital. That is, you are issuing 20,000 shares. You are issuing 20,000 shares and value of one share is 10 rupees. So 20,000 into 10, it will give you an amount of 2 lakh. That will come under equity share capital. So 2 lakh, that is 20,000 into 10, 2 lakh will come under equity share capital. Now to securities premium reserve account, how you will calculate this amount? That is 20,000 into 2 rupees. How much is the premium amount? It's 2 rupees. So 20,000 into 2 rupees, that will give you an amount of 40,000. So that is how you have received 2,40,000. Under equity share capital, 20,000 into 10, that will give you 2 lakh, and under securities premium reserve, 20,000 into 2 rupees of premium, that will give you 40,000. Write down the narration. Being the equity share allotted to the applicants, an amount transferred to equity share capital and securities premium reserve account. So these are the two journal entry related to when shares are issued at premium and through a lump sum. So two journal entries will be there, and the amount you have to calculate with taking into consideration the premium amount. Now the second part of your answer is preparation of balance sheet. You know that in balance sheet the first part of your classification is equity and liability. Under equity and liability there is shareholders funds, and under shareholders fund we have share capital. So write down note number 1 over here and then move to note to accounts. The first part of your notes to account is share capital. So under that write down authorized capital. If you check the question, you can see that authorized capital is not provided in the question. So just write down no amount you have to write over here, but you have to mention that authorized capital equity shares of rupees 10 each, because the value of one share is 10 rupees, that you have to mention here. Then issued capital, how much shares are you issuing to the public? It's 20,000 shares. Okay, so that you have to mention over here, 20,000 equity shares of 10 each, that will give you 2 lakh. Now subscribed capital, and under that subscribed and fully paid up. How much was subscribed by the public? The whole amount of 20,000 equity shares were subscribed by the public, and they have also paid up these shares as per the question. So 20,000 into 10, that will give you 2 lakh, that you have to mention over here. Then we have securities premium reserve. As in our earlier slides I have mentioned that securities premium reserve you have to show under the head reserves and surplus. What is the amount? You can check out in your, if you look into the journal entry, you can see that securities premium reserve is of 40,000. This 40,000 you have to mention here. And cash and cash equivalent, which is cash at bank. How much is the cash at bank amount written? It's 2,40,000. So that you have to mention over here. Okay, cash at bank 2,40,000. So whatever working note you have done under notes to account, this amount you will show under balance sheet. So share capital, how much you have written? Share capital means subscribed and fully paid up. That amount only you have to show. You don't show this issued capital. This amount is you are supposed to show. So this 2 lakh you will write over here. Then reserves and surplus, that is securities premium reserve 40,000 you will show over here. When you make total of liability side, you will get 2,40,000. Now in balance sheet you can see asset side, that is cash at bank 2,40,000, you will show it under 2,40,000 under the head asset, current asset, cash and cash equivalent, that will give you 2,40,000. You can notice that balance sheet have tallied. So this is how you have to prepare the balance sheet of a company. So this is what is all about share issued at a premium. Today's class we have discussed that shares when issued at premium in cash at lump sum, there are two journal entries, and that is the same as before, but the amount will get difference. There will be when you show the amount column, there will be slight difference in that. You have to include the premium amount also. Next we saw what are the utilization, for what all purposes we can use this reserve of securities premium reserve amount can be used, that we have studied in this class. Then we studied about the journal entries related to share issued at premium. So children, do practice this problem and attend the test paper which is provided to you. Meet you in the next class with a new topic. Till then, goodbye.